fishing, it's in my soul.
Welcome to the Salt Strong Podcast, disrupting fishing entertainment as you know it. Prepare to laugh. Prepare to get to know fishing legends in a whole new and unfiltered way. And on occasion, you might even learn a thing or two about fishing. Here's your host, Joe Simons. Like diamonds.
All right, Joe Simons, like diamonds, we are back here live. Lukey has got hopefully a little snook on him. See, we got Luke's fishing with an artificial shrimp. This is a third or fourth one. Oh,
Quick release.
popped out.
Just like that.
Let's see.
Testing out a new shrimp.
Testing out a couple different new shrimp styles.
Side jig head. Well, that's a big tarpon going in down there.
Goodness.
Yeah, they're busting in here too.
And Dad's 70th birthday here is using live shrimp. And we are in quite the fishy area. We got a crocodile up there. If you guys are just listening in, you're gonna wanna go see this this footage. You can see and maybe even hear the water flowing out. So we got a lot of moving water, and Luke is getting, I just saw you had a nice bite. And we're here with our main man, Salt Strong fishing coach, Captain Mark Hollywood.
Woo! That's him. I'm on daddy duty today at somebody's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love
that crocodile head again up there.
Yeah, so that's a saltwater croc. They're very popular in this part of the world. That tarpon rolling right there up into the current. And that you right there?
Right near you. Got birds. Got literally everything. We're fishing a mangrove point. We got bait all in here. We got what's the depth that goes from like a few feet to 10?
Yeah, so we're just sitting on a ledge here, 3 feet to probably 8 or 9. And you got a big outflow coming out with the falling tide here, all kinds of stuff being flushed out. A plethora of bait, all different types of bait in here. There's shrimp, there's mullets, there's stuff busting in here, popping. The watercolor's different. There's a little bit of freshwater influence coming out of here. And right now we're just enjoying a pretty solid little bite. We got some snooks, jacks, ladyfish, crocodile, some free jumping tarpon. You just seen him down the canal there a little bit. So you never know what you find out here.
So what's your preferred method? We got Daddy-O.
Yeah, so Daddy-O,
jig head.
Yep, we're fishing standard jig head live shrimp. Can't go wrong. And then your brother, who just loves to fish the rubber shrimp, which is also one of our favorites, but he's getting plenty of bites. But day in, day out, it's hard to beat the live shrimp on the jig head. All right, so stay right up on that edge there, Larry. Nice and easy. Throw it up there.
Oh, loop. Oh, setting the hook like a champ.
Letting him go. I forgot how much your brother's into catch and release.
We love hooking them and letting them go quick, Mark. So how was your trip to Louisiana, dude?
You know, Louisiana was okay. We fished the whole month of August out there. We had to leave because of a couple of storms. Oh. Keep winding, keep winding. Oh, ladyfish, poor man's tarpon, they call them. So Louisiana was good. I mean, August was it's my favorite month to fish out there. And we got the job done, but again, we had to leave for a couple storms, and we had the opportunity to go up to Tennessee for a week and stay with one of our buddies' mom and dad live out there, and we had a great time. Seen some new country, eat some barbecue, went to the great Smoky Mountain Knife Store, which is a knife store the size of a Bass Pro Shop, which was really cool. What you got there, Bob? You got a little snook right here?
Snook.
Nice.
So far,
man, the rubber worm is catching. The rubber worm.
The potentially new Salt Strong shrimp is,
there we go. Nice.
Oh, I don't know that. I just say that, and it looks like Dad might have a snook. No, a little ladyfish again.
Yeah, so the shrimp's going, all right. So I see what you got going on here.
So let's see how you got that, Luke. You got that weedless, so you're using that Texas eye.
Yeah.
So if you guys are listening, we got a Texas eye jig head to get that weedless on. That's about I don't know, is that a 4-inch? 3? With
what, a 2-aught
hook
here?
A little bit bigger.
Nice. Okay, I like the way
3.5-inch shrimp.
That lead head swivels on there. That's pretty slick.
And when it hits the
Daddy had a bite.
So Hollywood's purposely holding Luke's shrimp to make sure he can't get it out there. Oh, and we know there is some big snook in here, and some monster tarpon have literally jumped out of the water, destroying some shrimps and mullet out here.
All right, keep it going.
What a cool area. Look at this water flow. A lot of bait being pushed out.
Throw it up there.
Ooh. So,
yeah, so Louisiana, right, they just got hit again. So there was 2 storms the last 2 months. And lucky for Venice, it survived all right. But our friends to the west at Lake Charles got a little banged up, and they're getting banged up here again. So our season's done for now. Some of my buddies will be back out there later in the fall when the big fish come back in. But as far as yours truly, we're done this year. We got a lot going on right here in the 305.
so what I'm noticing is the live shrimp isn't lasting more than a second. It's getting a strike every time.
Yes.
But Luke is catching more snook so far.
So
Lady fish are thick.
there is the trade-off. Okay, you can fish the live shrimp.
And how you rigging this thing?
Whoa, didn't you see the video on Salt Strong, how we rigged this?
Dude, I filmed that thing.
That's right, honey, it doesn't change.
We're always teaching, always be repeating.
Pinch the tail, thread it in the back, okay? Push the shrimp up around the whole shank and come out the top. So you want it on there proper.
Like yay.
All right, just like that. 1 million followers have seen it do it. It never changes. This is game time right here. All right, Daddy-O, keep going.
Hey, look at the bait hitting back here. You guys can hopefully hear that.
So the one thing about the live shrimp versus the rubber shrimp, yes, the artificial's almost always.
Watch this, just hit.
Whoop, let's see here.
Usually within a couple seconds. Dad's just getting popping off the bottom a little bit.
There's a little bite, and then you get, whoa, right here by the boat.
Whoa.
Snook.
Dude.
Man, has that hook got a barb on it? I don't know why I brought a net for your brother. I forgot. Your brother likes to let everything go. They jump in,
right
flying
before it
around.
hits Dad just had a hit there. I'm watching your rod tip go pop, pop, pop.
There's a bite.
Oh, dang.
So, I mean, there are some very obvious differences between the rubber shrimp and the live shrimp, right? Live shrimp gets a bite every single time in this scenario, but you only get 1 bite per shrimp, all right? And the rubber shrimp can get multiple bites, and you don't lose it, so it's a little faster to fish. Look at that fray on there, a little fray on that 30. So we're gonna cut that back real quick, because you know, if you don't cut it,
kind of had their way with that thing.
That's when you get the big one, and that's when it breaks, and I get stink eye from your dad on his birthday, right? So we're gonna cut that back.
Yes,
and as your brother,
70th birthday today.
And as your brother has said, that the Andy everyday leader material is by far his favorite and most abrasion resistant. So we tie a little loop knot here.
Yep, it is interesting.
You got him on there? That's a good fish? Is that not you?
Luke over there,
brother?
lollygagging.
All right.
Telling all his Instagram followers how
he hasn't
the bite is.
How he hasn't had a haircut in 8 months.
Look, how's that hair coming along, dude?
It's November.
All right, here we go. Okay, Daddy, you're good. Keep it going. All right.
All right. Dad has the advantage.
Your shrimp?
I'm retying.
Going to the shady?
Yo, I'm behind you too, so don't hook me.
Fire down
Don't hook your son. Oh, Dad loves that little tree over there.
So when the bite's on and the shrimp are getting a bite every cast and the artificial shrimp's getting bites, and you can fish either one you want. But like I said before, the differences are the shrimp's gonna get bit, live shrimp's always gonna get bit more than artificial, right? But the difference in bites, you might get more quality bites, if you will, on the artificial, which I mean by that, I mean all fish bites are awesome. Oh, yeah, look at the size of him. He just popped up right there in the zone.
Goodness, look at this.
Yeah, he's probably 10, 11 feet long, and he's right on the corner. First cast, got the snook. Let's see if that croc doesn't need it.
Where is it? I didn't see him come up.
Okay, so he's right on the corner. He hasn't changed this whole time, right? So he's down right now, but that big old square head is anywhere in this zone. So you just fish and do your thing. I'm right here. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, my very first cast ever.
Oh, let's see. I did.
What'd you do?
But we'll take it.
We'll
Nice.
take it.
Florida's
bomber.
That is Florida's favorite fish right there, boys.
All right, well, let me get a quick pick. Got to get a pick of the bomber in there. Oh, yeah.
Right,
You guys are listening. We've got the Slam Shitty Bomber we've been working on for a while and purposely releasing it here in the fall because it's a big bait. 5-inch paddle tail. Ooh, we ripped it up.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little stinker.
Yeah, it's not right there.
And it's called the Bomber because it bombs. It is aerodynamic.
Got a bite there.
That feels like a little bit better one.
That might be a little better there.
Jack attack. It's kind of, man, all over the place here. Just stuff exploding.
Big ladyfish, bigger ladyfish. So the ladyfish, again, we love to catch them, and we like it when they're giant. When you catch one of these things 5-6 pounds, you got something going on. And if they made that fish in a 15-pound model, that's all we fish for. All right, so you see one of the things about them is they love to get tangled. So that hook went through the mouth, through the gill, came back out and made a mess. You guys see that? So you got to be very careful grabbing these guys because I got a live hook in action. Okay, Daddy, you'll keep the rod out of the way. Okay, pull your rod away from me. Yeah, put it away. Pull it out and away and tight. I want you to keep the line tight to this hand right here. Okay? Braided line loves to get tangled, and everybody loves to help the guide, right? Let me get the line in here and get it loose and make it tangle. So pull that rod away, keep it tight to my hand. Get in here, get him. Now I got control of him, and I got to figure out how to get that back. And not only that, that guy frayed that.
Oh, Luke's.
Another snook. Lost him.
Dang. You all using the Bomber?
Yep.
All right,
So back to the Bomber. This
go a couple more and then
this 5-inch paddle tail, it literally bombs. Got really good action. Aerodynamic. In the fall, hydrodynamic.
Wasn't that out of the movie? Grease? Aerodynamic, hydrodynamic.
In this fall, with all the big bait showing up, it should be
You're good for one more, and then we'll change out.
the go-to lure, the Bomber. And of course, it's in the proprietary Slam Shady registered trademark color.
Yes.
Oh, look at that Bomber. Rig it up on a jig head like that or the weedless hook. Luke's casting right over near that crocodile head. That's so crazy seeing these.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Check him
crocs.
out. His head's up again. You see him there, Larry?
Yeah.
He's just sitting there looking at you, looking at him.
We'll try to get some footage of when his tail comes all the way out. It's a big.
Oh, is this the FG knot? Who spent the day tying that? Look at that. That's Luke. That's why we're going to get our money's worth out of that leader. I don't want him to spend the rest of the day tying that knot.
Do it in 1 minute, Mark.
Yeah.
We got a video. Haven't you seen that one?
No. I fell asleep watching
How to
it.
do the FG knot in 1 minute.
1 minute FG knot.
About 3 feet from that crocodile. All right.
I want to see you kind of pop him on the nose. Do something. Hitting right behind that big croc. And that's just a monster head. All right, Daddy-O. Snook time. I want to see a big slot. I know they're down there. All right, it's live shrimp versus the dead shrimp. Oh man, dude, you're casting just a few feet from that croc. Get any more strikes, Dad?
Not on this one.
And if you guys are wondering about this this shrimp, it's a special Brazilian shrimp. And we've been, huh? Yeah, I'm just talking about the shrimp we have been using that we've been testing. Oh, nice, the Bomber. The Bomber's back. You lost another one?
It was small.
You need to
I've trained the lure to just let him go. And
check your jig head there.
trained his jig to let him go.
Yeah, this shrimp is, I can't say completely indestructible, but it's probably as close as it gets. We're looking to possibly make it available to our members. Oh, look at another one.
Oh,
the Bomber.
All right, hold on to that.
The
We're gonna deal with
Bomber.
this net here. All right, buddy boy, see, you get him? You keep him on long enough for the net?
Yeah, it's a little bigger.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Slam Shady Bomber, baby. You don't need no live bait.
Look at that.
Nice. Good boy, Luke. I know these artificial lures. Dad, you got?
It is right here.
Oh, there's the Bomber.
The new lure.
And the material is a little bit tough. It's definitely not Z-Man tough, but it is a whole lot tougher.
But it's best actually. I like it best on the flats. It's really good for. Nice.
We'll take them.
Head first.
Best for the rig and weedless up on the flats.
Yeah, show that little, the top of it, Luke, real quick. Just show how quick you can rig it weedless.
Yeah, it just has that little gap there.
Yep.
It's, we'll be doing more videos on it, obviously, but so far so good. Look how I'm going down to like 8 inches of leader line.
Guess it doesn't really matter, huh?
All right, tell you what we're gonna do. Hey, throw me one of them, the mother bombers you got there.
Oh, Hollywood's. Oh, he's saying, let me get a bomber.
Well, yeah, your dad's just getting a ladyfish every single cast, which the bite is
There you
awesome,
go.
but I think this big bait might keep that away.
Podcast is not over yet, but so far,
let's just go.
the soft plastics have an advantage.
Well, again,
Oh, no, well, you just went for
there's
it.
way more bites on the shrimp.
True.
Okay,
Guess
and
it
they
depends
catch
on
snook
what-
just the same, but we're trying to eliminate a ladyfish bite and see if we can get more snooks. Which you notice your brother hasn't got any ladyfish bite on the rubber worm.
I can feel them popping it. They're so
Right,
That
so
thing's
that's
so
one of the
big.
differences, right? When you're in a business to get bites, the shrimp can get amazing amount of bites, whereas the rubber worm takes away some of the bites. So now we're gonna change and we'll see. Now, catching some ladyfish is important because we're gonna use them later for some snapper bait, right? That's, oh, there you go.
Oh,
Maybe
that
your
was
dad
nice.
actually catches the ones that bite. We'll just see, because.
hey, Dad, make sure you're getting on the bottom, too.
Yep, bounce it, yep, you let it sink and just bounce it back.
Deep out there, you say, right? So
Well, yeah, it drops right on the edge here.
So that's key, guys, if you're listening, when you're fishing with these paddle tails or the shrimps, use a jig head big enough to get down to the bottom.
I think I landed right
Oh,
on.
there we go.
Luke's on, Luke's
All right.
on. It's a monster croc. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Look at that, there's 2 of them. Yep, take a drink of water. Let your son try to catch this fish he's got here.
Oh, that's a nice snook there.
All right, I got
All right,
net.
Hollywood.
Woo, we got
the size
net.
of that crocodile.
so deep, so still trying to get them.
That is crazy.
Yep, walk his head into the net.
Whoa, off the boat.
That ice.
That's a nicer one.
It is, but he's 27 inches, I guarantee it.
The bomber.
All right.
Bomber got him again.
So deep.
Yeah, but man of my talents, get that right out. There you go.
Nice.
All right, cameraman, make me look skinny. Look at that big
Yep.
fish right there.
Oh, that's nice.
You got that?
That's nice. Let me get a little picture with you too, Mark.
Woo.
We'll put this up on the. Nice.
Nice. Head first. We always release fish head first out here. Okay. He's 26.
Short.
Okay, especially out here with a lot of crocodiles and sharks and things, you keep your hands out of the water.
Yeah.
Let these guys go head first. Gives him a running start, gets the water through the gills, and gets them on the go.
Look at the size of that.
Nice
croc.
job. There's 2 of them on the corner there. Okay, Daddy, let's get you tightened
Yep.
right up here.
Man, that is nuts. What a crazy place.
You're supposed to just sit there waiting for fish to come by.
So what are you rigging up? Luke's going all Andy Mono.
Back to trusty Andy. I was down to about 8 inches.
So if you guys have missed some of these knot contests, Luke is slowly but surely almost kind of disproving this whole fluorocarbon phenomenon. So far, fluoro is not as tough or as strong, right, for knots. It is not as abrasion resistant. So mono is literally beating fluoro in those 2 categories. The only category that it's not. Oh, look at Hollywood back there with this cute little fluoro.
Some thin diameter 40.
But the only category is visibility.
Which isn't even a factor here. Look at this water. Who cares?
Doo-doo brown. Doo-doo brown. So that'll be interesting when we do some, that'll be the 3rd and final piece, is to take some cameras underwater, check out the,
Yeah, go ahead. Jump right in there. Swim up to that corner.
Yeah, we'll
Let me
be
know
here.
what you see.
I thought the keys were supposed to be beautiful and crystal clear water.
Well, we're not in the Keys. We're in the Everglades National Park. We're 30 miles from Islamorada. Okay.
Mark's got a lot of excuses here today. Lots of excuses. So, you know, it's going to be saying the shrimp don't have enough. And also, too, while we were heading out, Luke, of all people, lost his hat.
He's on hat probation.
Hat
It was hot out,
probation.
you know, it was hot out. I wanted to
And
but
we're flying, and it's windy. You could see out here, and the unsinkable hat. It was a real world case study of does the unsinkable hat hold up? And we turned around, and it was back there, just floating away,
Just floating
just
away.
waving to us.
All right.
And it dried within minutes, and here we are, back to re-rigging. So what do we got here? We got 1/4 again, going back to what's been working, huh?
Oh yeah.
And that's that little.
This guy rigged on there. Paddletail's got a lot of action with this murky water. Whew.
And real quick, show that jig head too. This is the trout eye one. A lot of people think you have to have the redfish eye. If you look at some of the underwater videos we've done, when a snook or a trout hits that, they're not just hitting the little end of the tail. They are
the ladyfish are hitting this. That's why I'm not catching ladyfish.
and
Ladyfish hit the
hailing it. I'm talking, oh, look at that tarpon just roll right there. Look at the tarpon. Oh my gosh, this place is just so crazy. If you guys are listening, there are tarpon rolling all around us now. 2 crocodiles up there.
Throw it up there, Daddy.
Oh, was that a tarpon?
Got him.
No, it's a snook.
Okay, I saw a tarpon roll right near you where your line was.
I'm guessing it's a snook.
Dang,
Don't
Luke's
know.
first cast out there
Snook, peanut. Here you go, I got him.
with the bomber. Let's see if Dad can get some on the bomber. Yeah, Dad, make sure it's hitting that bottom.
I had him trained too.
We pop. Right off the bottom.
Nice.
All right, look at that bomber, always bombing up there in the wind.
Yep, just kind of hop that around, Daddy-o. Hop. There you go.
So this is key, making sure it
Yeah,
hits
so
the
your dad's
bottom.
getting the same bites like he had with the shrimp. The difference is the ladyfish can't eat that big giant worm.
Yep.
And the live shrimp is much softer and it comes off the hook easier. And those are some of the disadvantages of the live bait versus the rubber shrimp. But he's getting a bite on it just the same.
And with this bomber, the material is thick enough where the tail is not getting bitten off by these little guys, which was on purpose. So you're gonna avoid the tail bites.
So let me see what you got here before
And
you
the
cast
tail
again, since we're
biters.
talking about. This is brand new from, right?
Yep.
And this is the 5-inch.
Oh yeah.
And you can so you can rig it all kinds of ways. You got your weedless gap here in the bottom. You
Yep.
got this right on the top.
And it skips like,
Yeah, put on a weighted hook. And
Yeah.
yeah. Mangroves extremely well.
So then what you were talking about is that this, a lot of times manufacturers, it's almost as if they're in 2 parts, the tail to the back, and they come off a lot. But you're right. So I see this is pretty thick in here. So this will survive skipping, little pinfish bites and all the things. And the durability of a worm is key, especially when you're casting a lot, skipping baits,
Yep.
banging them up.
Yeah, it's too big for the pinfish and puffers to mess with.
Nice.
a puffer will still go through it, but the puffers will not bite it
Very rare.
like they do the little 3.5 or something about when you get that 5-inch.
Is that a Z-Man jig head?
Yep. It's trout eye.
Go Daddy-o.
All right, you're good to go.
We gotta get a redfish here too. Dad's got his redfish.
You
going.
can catch them in here, and trouts and catfish, and Lord knows what. Everything swims these canals.
Well, the last time, remember Luke caught those reds and
Wine. Your dad got a bite there. Keep winding. That's gonna be him.
the old bull shark came up and nailed the redfish. Came up with a redfish head.
All right, Daddy-o got himself a snook here on
Nice.
on the bomber.
All right. Says you can't catch snook at 70, huh? Did anyone ever say that?
No,
No. We're doing this
No.
at 80. We'll come back at the 80th.
that's right.
Snook will be
All right,
bigger.
wind right down, then just rod tip here to me. Keep him in the water, and rod tip right to me.
I don't know if that crocodile can get any bigger,
Yep,
but
there we go, right in the corner of the mouth. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love these guys.
The
So you
bomber.
see that easy as that was, toward that little hole right in the corner of the mouth, which will heal. But people always ask, why do the snooks, they jump a lot and they come off the hook? Well, this part of their mouth is very delicate. The
hook will pop right out.
While we're here though, look at those gills. Ooh, razor sharp. Talk about that. All right, that's an amazing fish. Speaking of that, today is my wedding anniversary, and on my wedding ring is a snook. Isn't that amazing?
How many years?
Woo, like a 5,000 or 6,000, it seems like. But yeah, awesome.
give you a little time to think about it.
Right. I got to remember how many years it's been that many.
Luke, you on?
Yeah.
Nice.
Gosh. These guys back here, we feel bad. They're not really catching anything.
Yep, snook is Florida's favorite game fish right there. There you go. There went your worm. It floats. If it gets here, we'll grab it. Here, I got both. Watch Hollywood multitask. We'll get the worm. All right, another snook. Hooked him good. Fingers in. Out.
Good job.
Clear. Beautiful. Nice. Head first. Good to go.
All right.
Keep going.
Dad's
Catch
getting
'em.
some hits back there. I'm seeing him. Wow.
Keep catching them.
Pop, pop. Well, I'm one to say that soft plastics
Wine. There you go.
are winning today. Oh,
Still on there?
jumping all over the place.
All right. Swing that in here. Let me fix that for you.
So while they're retying, we're going to close up here. And I'm going to get the opportunity to go do a little fishing with the Bama. But the conclusion is that live shrimp is pretty doggone amazing. It works everywhere. It's the guide's choice. When you're
in the business to get as many bites as you can, you cannot beat a live shrimp. And remember, like my buddy Captain Matt Bellinger says, elephants eat peanuts. You can catch big fish on live shrimp. Like these tarpon out here will bite it. Everything out here eats a shrimp. So, but if you're past that and you want to fish a little more technical and a little harder, the rubber artificials these days, whether it's Z-Man, whether it's Salt Strong, whoever makes it, your daddy
Ooh,
right here,
Daddy-o!
they are fantastic.
Ooh, that's a nice snook.
All right, hope that knot holds. That's one I learned from your son. We'll see. But you can't go wrong with live shrimp. Some of these new artificials. It's
Taking
awesome.
a little drag out on this one.
Yep,
All right,
get the
Daddy-o.
net, Cap. That's what we do.
Come on, Daddy-o.
Get the net out.
Still got him? Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful snooky. But the most important part is being in a feeding zone, right? And that's step numero uno is put yourself where the fish are.
Yep, wind him out here and keep him away from that power pole. Okay, wind and pull him out.
Oh.
Whoa,
Double up! Two snook! We're
Right,
doubling
yeah,
up, baby!
oh, they're flying
jumping
at me.
everywhere.
Rock tip to me.
Mark's gonna have to do two at a
That's
time.
one.
This other boat's leaving saying, how come we're not catching any fish? Because you're not with Hollywood.
Right here, let that walk.
Nice. We'll end it here. You guys let's get the father-son picture real quick.
Son picture for the birthday.
And we'll close out. You guys come check us out, Salt Strong. Make sure to join the Insider Club. You can get our trends to know exactly where to go. The 90-10 rule every single week. That might be old Captain Rick Murphy.
That's right.
Well, Captain Rick, we outfished you today, brother. He needed some bomber. We have to go give Captain Rick some, we have to give him some bomber. We're out. Says I don't have time for you guys. Peace.
'Cause fishing, it's in my soul. It was passed down to me from the days of old. To find us on the water if there was a way. It's been said my papa, he wrote the book on catching big reds and 20-pound snook. I wish I